drift car again. We're just headed to the gas station right now so we can, so I can get some gas and then ice and water. We're gonna go have some fun. All right, well, we made it to Modded Kulture. Easily passed tech. The car did great on the way here. It feels even better now that I got the oil changed because I haven't changed it as frequently as I probably should. But I had to set up the pit, get the 10 up. Rick should be here, so we'll keep an eye out for him. We saved a little bit of space for him. But now we're just waiting for driver's meeting, and then we're gonna get out and drive our sessions. Open drift sessions are only about an hour and a half long each. So we're gonna make the best of what time we got and just have fun. Well, we're done with driver's meeting, and look who decided to show the f up. We're waiting to go on a parade lap. This track kind of looks sketch on the entry and at the end, so definitely want to play it safe. Just get a vibe for it. I don't know if I'm going to be taking the first corner all that hard at the beginning, but we'll kind of feel it out and see how it goes. So let's push our own limits. All right, so we're waiting in line. We're gonna do a parade lap really quick. I'm not gonna lie, this layout kind of looks sketchy. There's a pretty shallow wall on entry, and then the end of the track ends up in a bit of a hairpin with a wall that looks like it's gonna chew a car up. So I'm gonna do the parade lap just to side it out and feel out what the car is gonna be able to do. It is a bit of a different layout than last time, so still a little bit of a learning curve, but I know this time to try and drive it in third. So we're just gonna hang out for a minute and then we're gonna go sight. All right, so we're starting here. This is the run up to the entry. And it's gonna get fast. And then this is where we're entering at. And you guys can see how shallow this wall is. So I think I'm going to stay away from this wall and float it out on the inside clip. Float it out, and then I'm going to try to get the inside clip on the second. And then hope to God I can carry enough speed to stretch this out in third so I can get into the big S. Looks like we're swinging out here around these cones, lunging it in. Okay, it's not quite as tight of a hairpin as I thought it was going to be. But definitely like a downshift to second possibly, and then carry it out this way. All right, so we got our first lap done, and then we were told that open drift was closed. That's faster than I've done yet, but it was really, really fun. But now I'm being told that open drift is still going, so I'm gonna walk around, try and find some staff, because hopefully I can get some more runs in before comp, so we'll see. Alright, well, unfortunately somebody popped a motor, so they're cleaning the track up. Just waiting until they call an open drift so we can get back out and actually get some seat time. Alright, so I'm a little confused. Rick and I are walking around getting food, and then we just got told the open drift was just going after we were told that it was comp only, so I'm kind of lost, but we're just gonna wait for the next open drift session and get back out there, because I've only turned that one lap. So eating carne asada fries, gonna get hydrated and then get out there, hopefully. Alright, well, as you can hear from behind me, the comp is going right now. Still only done my one run, so we're just waiting on the next open drift sesh. Communication, we were, some people were told one thing and some people were told other by other people. We're just trying to have a good time. The next open drift sesh should be up here in a little bit, so I've eaten. Nisha's taking a rest because it's her first media day. How do you feel?
Awesome.
Everybody's being super welcoming, and this is, I think, one thing that is a definite highlight of the drifting community or culture, or whatever you want to call it, is everybody's welcoming. It's not just drivers, it's the photographers, it's everybody that's involved. But now I just want to drive. So we're just gonna hang out for a little bit more, rest up, and try and hydrate, and then whenever open drift opens back up, we'll get out there and try and turn as many laps as I can. All right, well, I'm not sure, but I think open drift is back open, so we're gonna get back out on track and try and turn as many laps as we can during this session. But yeah, let's go get some seat time, because we haven't had a lot yet, and I want to get at least, like, I would hope 10 at least, but we'll see. We got 3 more laps in this open drift heat. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm spun out on one of them. It is what it is. But the one thing I am noticing is I'm understeering really bad. I'm pushing on the fronts, It may be because I'm running 500 tread wear tires in the front too. I think I need to go down to like 360s to really get the grip that I need. The rears I can keep at 500 tread wear because I don't have the power to really like get grippier. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and just air my fronts out like 5 psi and see how that feels on the next open drift session. Right now they're getting back into the competition, so we do have to wait a little while, but it feels really good to actually get on the track and turn a couple more laps and start feeling a little bit more comfortable on this layout. So overall, really stoked. Now we wait another like hour and then we go again. All right, well, the last open drift session is open. I have wifey in the passenger seat.
Hi.
She's done shooting for the night, so we're gonna go and turn a few laps and have a good time before we gotta pack it up and go home. So I've just because I've been scrubbing, I talked to somebody who's a lot more knowledgeable than me, dropped some pressure in the front tires and cranked the dampening in the rear. That should help us stop understeering so much. So we're gonna get out there, put it to the test. We're gonna have a few more good runs for the night and then we'll go home. All right, well, we're home from the event. We kind of had to pack up and head out early so we could pick our daughter up from the babysitter before it got too late. But all in all, it was an interesting event. The car, I mean, ran great. I don't think we're surprised. Things have been doing really well and performing as good as a 323 can. That being said, one of my biggest takeaways from this event is I really need to dial in the suspension, namely the rear. Ever since I lowered the car more in the rear, I just haven't been able to get it to handle like it was before. And namely, it's the hopping that's causing a lot of issues. So I need to do a little bit more reading up on rear suspension setup on the divorce setup and figure out what I need to do to get it to handle like it was before with no hopping. And then I think the car is gonna honestly be perfect for now, right? That being said, Nisha had her first media pass day.
Yes, I did.
How do you feel?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was a really fun experience. Everyone was super accepting and really kind and helpful if you needed help. Overall, I had a good time.
It was definitely a little weird not having her riding along with me the whole time and knowing she was out in the middle of the track, but I'm super proud of her for trying something new and uncomfortable and putting herself in a completely new situation that she'd never been in before. So Everybody drop a comment below and say thumbs up, Nisha, congrats Nisha, all that fun stuff. Sorry, I'm tired. The event was definitely interesting. There was a lot of what seemed to be just lack of communication between event staff and drivers, which seemed to leave just about everybody a little bit confused and frustrated, but things happen. There's a lot going on. There are a couple of wrecks, a couple of oil downs, and it is what it is. It's just part of the sport. 4 events in, I obviously still have a lot more to learn. I'm not as proud as I would like to be of my driving tonight, but it's a learning experience, and that's what I'm here for, is to get better and better as time goes on. And yeah, we have another, 3, maybe 4 events this year.
Yeah.
And then next year's a new one. And we'll keep going until something breaks, and we'll fix it and repeat. That being said, I'm exhausted.
I am also exhausted.
And it's time for us to relax and put our feet up with ice packs, because we're both very sore. So I appreciate everybody stopping by for another video. If you guys liked today's content, thumbs up, drop a comment below, especially if you know things about rear suspension and why my shit was hopping. Until next time, y'all stay easy. Peace.
Bye.